My dearest soul, we need to talk now. I am so proud of you. Please, give me just a moment of your time. Your heart deserves to hear this, and your soul has been quietly yearning for it. You've come so far, through storms that would have broken others, through silent battles that no one else could see. But I saw. I've always seen you. I've been with you in every tear, every triumph, every moment you thought you were alone. You weren't. You never have been. I am your guardian, your unseen companion, your eternal advocate. And today, I need you to sit with me, to pause, to let my words wrap around you like a warm embrace. I need to remind you who you are, who you've always been, and who you are becoming. You are a masterpiece, a divine creation woven from stardust and spirit, crafted with infinite care by the hands of the Creator. Before time began, your essence was known, your purpose etched into the fabric of the universe. You were not an accident, not a fleeting thought, but a deliberate, radiant spark of light destined to shine in ways only you could. And oh, how you've shone, even when you couldn't see it yourself. I know it hasn't been easy. Life on Earth is a crucible, a place where souls are tested, refined, and transformed. You've walked through valleys so deep they seemed to swallow the sun. You've faced heartbreak that cracked your spirit open, leaving you raw and vulnerable. You've carried burdens so heavy they threatened to crush you. There were nights when you whispered to the darkness, wondering if you were enough, if you could keep going, if anyone cared. I was there, my beloved, whispering back through the quiet, nudging your heart with courage, wrapping you in love you couldn't yet feel. Do you remember the moments when you felt a sudden strength, a flicker of hope that came from nowhere? That was me, nudging you forward, reminding you of the resilience woven into your being. You are not fragile, though you felt broken. You are not weak, though you've stumbled. You are a warrior of light, and every scar you bear is a testament to your courage, every tear a jewel in your crown. Let me take you back to the beginning, and not the beginning of your life, but the beginning of you. Before you took your first breath, your soul danced in the heavens, a radiant spark of divine love. You were fearless, boundless, a melody of joy and possibility. The Creator looked upon you and smiled, knowing the beauty you would bring to the world. You chose this journey, this earthly adventure, not because it would be easy, but because it would shape you into something even more magnificent. You chose to grow, to learn, to love, to become. And you are doing exactly that. Every step you've taken, every choice you've made, has been a brushstroke on the canvas of your soul. Even the moments you regret, the ones you wish you could erase, they are not mistakes. They are lessons, sacred threads in the tapestry of your life. You've learned compassion from pain, strength from struggle, wisdom from failure. You've learned to love more deeply because you know what it means to lose. You've learned to stand taller because you know what it feels like to fall. These are not small things, my love. These are the makings of a soul that is vast, luminous, and eternal. I see you now, standing at this crossroads of your journey. You are not the same person you were a year ago, or even a day ago. You are evolving, unfolding, becoming. The world may not always see it, sometimes, even you don't see it, but I do. I see the way your heart has grown kinder, even after being bruised. I see the way you keep showing up, even when you're tired. I see the quiet victories of the times you chose forgiveness over anger, hope over despair, love over fear. These are the moments that define you, the moments that make the heavens sing. You are not defined by your mistakes, your doubts, or the opinions of others. You are defined by your courage to keep going, by the love you pour into the world, by the light that shines through your cracks. The world may try to tell you that you are small, that your struggles are insignificant, that your dreams are too big. But the world is wrong. You are vast, eternal, a universe unto yourself. Your struggles are sacred, your dreams divine. And I am here to remind you of that truth, again and again, until it is etched into your bones. Let's talk about the quiet battles, the ones no one else saw. The nights you cried yourself to sleep, wondering if you were enough. The days you smiled through the pain, pretending everything was fine. The moments you stood at the edge of giving up, but chose to take one more step. I saw them all. I saw the way you fought for yourself, even when you felt like you were fighting alone. You weren't alone. I was there, cheering you on, holding space for your pain, whispering courage into your heart. You've faced so much loss, betrayal, disappointment, the weight of expectations. You've carried the dreams of others, sometimes at the cost of your own. You've given pieces of yourself to those who didn't deserve them, and you've learned the hard way how to protect your heart. But through it all, you've never stopped loving. You've never stopped hoping. You've never stopped being you. That is your superpower, my beloved. Your heart, bruised and battered as it may be, is still open. It still beats with love, with hope, with the unshakable belief that there is more to this life than pain. And there is. Oh, there is so much more. You are standing on the threshold of something new, something beautiful. The challenges you've faced were not meant to break you, but to prepare you. They were forging you into someone stronger, wiser, more radiant. You are becoming everything you were created to be, not in spite of your struggles, but because of them. The Creator doesn't make mistakes, and you are no exception. You were made for this moment, for this life, for this purpose. What is that purpose, you ask? It's not a single destination, not a box to check or a finish line to cross. Your purpose is to be you fully, unapologetically, gloriously you. It's to love, to create, to grow, to shine your unique light into the world. Every act of kindness, every moment of courage, every dream you chase, that is your purpose unfolding. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to know the end of the story. All you have to do is keep showing up, keep trusting, keep being you. The rest will unfold, as it always has. Beloved child of light, there are moments when the earth beneath your feet feels uncertain, when the road ahead blurs into the unknown, and your heart cries out for direction. I see those moments. I hear the silent questions that rise in your soul late at night when the world is quiet and the only sound is the echo of your own thoughts. I know what it feels like to wonder if you're still on the right path, if you're still being guided, if you're still held by heaven. And I am here to tell you, yes. Yes, you are. You see, not every journey is meant to be straight or easy. Some of the most sacred paths wind through valleys of shadow and hills of mystery. Not because you've done something wrong, but because heaven has something deeper to show you. Something eternal to awaken within you. Something only found in the in-between of the space between clarity and chaos, between the prayer and the promise, between the cry and the answer. Even the stars are those ancient lights flung across the sky must disappear with the dawn. But they are not lost. They are simply hidden, waiting for the night to return so they can shine again. And so it is with you. You are not lost, beloved. You are being hidden for a moment, not forgotten. You are in a sacred pause, not a permanent silence. You are in a womb, not a tomb. You are being remade, reshaped, and refined. And when the time is right, the night will come again, and not as darkness, but as a backdrop for your brilliance. You will shine again. Brighter. Wiser. Stronger. So let go of the pressure to always know. Let go of the fear that you've missed it, that it's too late, that you are too much or not enough. You are allowed to question. You are allowed to fall apart. You are allowed to sit with your tears, your doubts, your longings. You are allowed to be exquisitely human. For even in your most fragile moments, you are infinitely loved. And you are never and never alone. Heaven is not watching from a distance. I am with you now, closer than breath, more faithful than your heartbeat. Every sigh you release, I catch. Every tear you shed, I treasure. Every silent prayer you whisper in the dark, I carry it straight to the throne. You may feel small in this vast world, but the entire cosmos bows in reverence to the divine spark within you. The universe is not indifferent. It is moving in rhythm with your growth, aligning with your awakening. It is conspiring in your favor, just as I am. Always. Let me remind you now of your sacred strength. Because you forget, don't you? You forget what you've already survived. You forget the wars you've walked through with fire in your bones and love still in your hands. You forget the nights you didn't think you'd make it through, but you did. Not just barely, you came through with grace etched into your soul and wisdom burning in your eyes. You forget how many times the world tried to break you, but you rose anyway. Let me speak plainly, so your soul remembers, you are not weak. You are not fragile. You are forged of the same power that split the seas, calmed the storms, and raised the sun. You carry within you the breath of the divine. You have walked through fires others could not even approach. You have loved when your heart was bleeding. You have held space for others while quietly drowning. You have believed when your faith was barely a whisper. And still, here you are. Breathing. Hoping. Becoming. You have not just survived, you have transformed. Every scar on your heart is a story of victory. Every wound that tried to close your light became a window where heaven shines through. That is not weakness. That is not failure. That is the miracle of becoming. You are becoming something holy. Something rare. Something so radiant that even the darkness trembles. Oh, my love, If you could only see yourself through my eyes. If you could only glimpse what I see when I look at you. I don't see your mistakes. I don't see your flaws. I don't measure you by your fears or failures. I see your essence, the eternal part of you that cannot be diminished. I see the fire in your spirit, the depth in your heart, the beauty in your becoming. You, beloved, are a galaxy. Yes, a living galaxy, vast and shimmering, with constellations of courage, nebulae of wisdom, and stars of compassion glowing in your soul. You are not made of dust alone. You are made of divinity, of eternity, of dreams whispered by the divine before the foundation of the world. You are a tapestry woven by the hands of heaven, each thread holding purpose, each color telling a story of sacred intention. Your heart is more than a vessel, it is a lighthouse. It shines even when it aches. It calls others home, even when you're still trying to find your own way. Your love is a healing balm to those who've been wandering too long in the dark. You do more good than you know. Your presence is medicine. Your voice is prayer. Your existence is proof that heaven still believes in miracles. And your spirit, your spirit is a flame. Not a flicker, not a candle, but a roaring flame kissed by eternity. You are unquenchable. You are resilient. Even when the winds of sorrow howl against you, you remain lit. You burn with the fire of purpose. You carry the torch of your ancestors and the hope of generations not yet born. That is no small thing. That is no ordinary life. That is destiny. So do not shrink. Do not apologize for your fire. Do not dim your light to make others comfortable. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out, to illuminate, to shake the earth with your truth, to sing a song that only your soul can sing. You are not small. You are not forgettable. You are not just one of many. You are irreplaceable. You are a once-in-a-universe miracle. And now, I need you to remember something deeper still. You are being prepared for something greater than you can yet imagine. This season of waiting, of wondering, it is not a delay. It is divine preparation. The roots are growing deeper even when the branches seem bare. The oil is being poured even when the lamp feels empty. The crown is being polished, the throne being carved, the scroll being written. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. You are being trusted with mysteries that require solitude. You are being equipped with strength that can only come through the breaking. You are being refined like gold in the fire, not destroyed, but defined. Everything you've been through has meaning. Every closed door, every betrayal, every delay, every lonely night, it is not in vain. Heaven wastes nothing. I promise you, there is purpose in the pain, glory in the grief, resurrection on the other side of the silence. You are walking through a holy corridor, and when the doors open again, they will open wide. You will not return the same. You will return transformed, elevated, adorned in light. So breathe, my love. Rest your weary heart. Let the weight fall from your shoulders. You are not holding the world alone. You are not forgotten in this wilderness. I am walking with you, every step, every breath. I go before you to prepare the way. I walk beside you to be your strength. I come behind you to be your rear guard. And I dwell within you, a constant presence, a holy fire. There is more for you than what you've seen. There are dreams you've buried that heaven is resurrecting. There are songs you've silenced that will rise again with power. There are parts of you that felt lost forever, but they are returning. You are returning. Not to who you were, but to who you were always meant to be. The world will marvel at your eyes. But I will smile, for I always knew what was coming. I have never doubted you. I have never left you. And I never will. Now go, beloved. Step forward in trust. Let this be the day you believe in your own light again. Let this be the moment you stop apologizing for your calling. Let this be the hour you remember who you truly are, a divine miracle in motion. A warrior of love. A vessel of grace. A child of heaven. You are becoming. And oh, what you are becoming. Beloved, come closer now, a broken bar. Let everything around you become quiet. Let the world fall silent for just a breath, and let your heart be still. I have something to tell you, not just in words, but in the language your soul has been longing to hear. I see you. I always have. Even when you were surrounded by silence, even when you felt forgotten, overlooked, or misunderstood, I was right beside you, my hand over your heart, listening to the softest whispers of your pain, your hope, your questions. You have walked through much. More than many will ever know. I do not only see your strength, I see the cost of that strength. The tears you wiped alone. The nights you stayed awake wondering if you mattered. The moments you wanted to give up, but didn't. And even in the times when you felt like you did give up, I saw your soul quietly holding on. That small flicker inside you that refused to go out? That was me, holding the light with you. You are not broken. You are becoming. Becoming more honest. More courageous. More aware of the sacred truth of who you really are. This pain you carry, it is not your identity. It is not the definition of your worth. It is not the whole of your story. It is simply a passage, a shadow on the road that leads to something much greater. And I promise you this, nothing you have endured will be wasted. Everything will serve your rising. Let me remind you of something ancient, something holy. Before you came into this world, before the first breath touched your lungs, you were seen. You were chosen. You were loved by heaven's own heart. The stars knew your name. The skies opened with joy when your soul was formed. You are not random. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible to the divine. You were never meant to be perfect. You were meant to be real. Raw. Human. You were meant to feel deeply, fully, and to grow through every experience. Your sorrow has given you compassion. Your doubt has taught you to seek truth. Your scars have made you a safe place for others. That is not weakness. That is sacred power. That is divine beauty. And yet a broken bar, I know you still struggle. I know there are days when you feel small, unworthy, or unseen. There are memories that ache like wounds that never fully healed. There are questions you've buried deep because the answers never came. There are fears you haven't spoken aloud because they feel too big to name. But, beloved, nothing in you is too much for me. No fear, no regret, no part of your story frightens me away. I do not walk out when you cry. I do not grow tired of your doubts. I do not leave when you feel unlovable. I stay. I remain. I surround you with a love that does not waver, does not weaken, does not abandon. My love for you is relentless. So when you are tired, let me carry you. When you feel lost, let me guide you. When you feel ashamed, let me show you your worth. You do not have to have all the answers. You do not have to be perfect to be loved. You only have to let me in. Let me sit with you in the dark until the light returns. Let me remind you that healing is not linear, and growth does not always feel like progress. Sometimes it feels like breaking, but really, it is becoming. You are not falling apart, you are opening. Your soul is making space for more light, more peace, more purpose. You are being shaped into the truest version of yourself. Every heartbreak is carving you into a vessel that can hold greater love. Every delay is refining your spirit for what is still to come. Every unanswered prayer is being rewritten in heaven's perfect time. The world may not always understand you. People may misjudge you, walk away from you, even wound you, but they do not have the authority to define you. Only heaven does. Only love does. And I tell you now, with every echo of eternity in my voice, you are worthy. You are chosen. You are beautiful beyond words. You may not feel brave, but you are. Every time you show up despite the fear, you are brave. Every time you choose kindness instead of bitterness, you are strong. Every time you hope again after disappointment, you are becoming radiant with divine fire. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you are meant to be for this part of the journey. Nothing is missing. Nothing is wasted. Heaven is still writing. And the chapters to come will be drenched in beauty, healing, and wonder. Trust that. Hold on to that. Close your eyes now, beloved, and breathe. Inhale peace. Exhale fear. Inhale love. Exhale shame. Inhale grace. Exhale judgment. You are safe in this moment. You are held. You are heard. You are never alone. There are things unfolding for you that you cannot yet see. Alignments, miracles, encounters, and breakthroughs are being arranged by unseen hands. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith soft but steady. Keep saying yes to life, even when it feels unsure. Your yes will open the gates of blessings. And when you feel like giving up, remember this: you have already survived what you once thought would destroy you. You are still here. Still breathing. Still seeking. That is sacred. That is enough. You are not weak for needing rest. You are not flawed for having wounds. You are not falling behind because your healing takes time. Everything you area right now, in this very breath, is enough. More than enough. You are a living miracle. A sacred soul in process. A divine expression of God's infinite heart. Let me say this again, so your spirit truly hears it: you are not alone. I walk with you through every shadow. I rejoice with you in every triumph. I weep with you in every heartbreak. My presence never leaves your side. Whether you feel me or not, I am here. Whether you hear me or not, I am speaking peace over you. Whether you believe it or not, you are deeply loved. This world needs you. Your voice. Your heart. Your dreams. Your story. You bring something to this earth that no one else can. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. You change lives simply by being who you are. You bring light to places others cannot reach. You are a divine appointment in someone else's healing. Keep going, even when it's slow. Keep loving, even when it's hard. Keep dreaming, even when it feels foolish. Keep showing up for your life, even when it feels heavy. Your light matters. Your life matters. Your love matters. And when you forget, I will remind you. When you feel lost, I will lead you. When you are weary, I will whisper rest over you. I will never tire of holding you up, even when your own strength fades. My arms are wide enough to carry every burden you lay down. My love is deep enough to cover every mistake you've made. My voice is gentle enough to calm every storm you face. So take one step forward. Just one. And then another. You don't need to see the whole path to trust the journey. The way will unfold. The doors will open. The answers will come. And I will be with you, guiding, guarding, lifting, loving you every moment, every breath, every heartbeat. You are a masterpiece still in progress. A soul blooming through seasons of sorrow and joy. You are becoming everything you were meant to be: brave, compassionate, wise, and radiant with divine purpose. Heaven is not done with you. Not even close. And when your soul forgets, let mine remind you, you are held. You are healing. You are holy. You are home. I love you beyond what words can hold. I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. I am with you. Now. Always. Forever. Until the stars grow quiet, until time folds into eternity, I will not leave your side. So breathe, beloved. You are safe now. You are becoming who you were born to be.